What's going on, everybody? I'm Xmeal from the channel Xmeal. Today I'm just going to show you guys my Raw Rock Gouki deck that I have taken a test with online. And this is, by the way, this is still in the first deck list. I'm not quite sure if I keep it like this. Some cards for proxies though, because I don't put a lot of cards, but I put a lot of the good ones. So let's get right into the deck list. I run triple of the Searcher, if they could see this. Yes, I run triple of the Searcher, this guy. If you didn't see yesterday's video, go back and watch it. It's a box opening of Blazing Vortex. So this card over here is really good. It allows you to search your Warrock Mountain and combo off so well. Or I keep this one definitely at 3, because this one is a free searcher. Why doesn't you keep it? But oh yeah, but they have to be battle. You have to battle your opponent, and it gains a little, with every Warrock it gains a little bit of attack. So I definitely find them fun. Triple Gectos. Here we have the proxy. I don't have 3 Gectos. Gectos is like, if you control an Earth warrior, you could special it, and its second effect, you can tackle. I could target a level 5 or higher Warrock monster in your hand or deck. You can. I could special summon one level 5 or higher your Warrock monster. So this card has a bit of synergy with its second effect, comes up often in this list, because you have also your Warrock Skylar. Skylar is like the monster reborn of the deck. I'm not quite sure if I'm keeping her like this. I had tried her at 2, but I wanted to test out 3. If it's not that bricky, you could also do easily level 8 synchro plays with it, like Borlord Savage is an option that I do run it. So yeah, 43 Skylar, and the 1 Warrock Opus, the 1 Warrock Basilisk. This one's special summoned if you control another Warrock, but you could also special summon this from a spell that I'm going to show later, because we are in the monster first. And this is the Foolish Burial from the deck. I have tried this at 2, but 2 it's not great, because you wanted to see it, but it's late game good, because Skylar is better. So for the Gouki, triple Super X. Super X is there to just, yeah, they are Earth Warriors, and they have synergy with each other, because you could special summon every Gouki. I run also triple Trish Cobra, and when it dies you could search for a Gouki card, so it's handy. All the Goukis say the same. I might cut some Goukis, I don't know why. This one is a 2, just to get rid of the damage, and you could reborn them. And one Berg is not that useful. It's at your reborn spell that you really wanted to have in this variant. 1 Gouki Gust, 1 Gouki Twist Cobra, and 1 Plate Spreader. Plate Spreader is there too, so let me just look. Yeah, they do see it. Alright. This one is there to just to add the Gouki rematch. And this is there to special. No, you could normal summon this without tributing if you doesn't control any monsters. So this is handy. And this card is just for more synchro plays. That's the only dog you run. So yeah. And for the hand trap lineup, I only run Ash Blossoms because Ash Blossom. Because I don't run to run much hand traps because this is a combo variant and you don't want to run that much hand traps. I like this card at 3 because, fun fact, always if I play against Ultimate Burst, shout out to her by the way, hey, always if I play against Ultimate Burst, she's one of my good friends, I always have this on hand, always. This card loves me. And I Ash if she plays Daytron, if she plays Virtual World, if she plays whatever that she throws at me, I know what to Ash that messes her up. So yeah. Like, this card is one of the worst cards in the deck, Odile. Odile you could only run one. But I love the artwork of it, and you could always discard it if you have too much hand, and your hand side is really limited to 5. So if you go into the battle phase, you could, and if in Warrock monster battles, you could draw a card. So it gets 3 counters, and you could draw a card. So, and I have 4 of those. The Foolish. Terraforming is to search a field spell that I play that I keep that I'm going to explain further what it does. This is also to dump a warrior and to special summon it. Foolish is really good in this deck as well. Reinforcement of the army, and for the bad ones, reinforcement of the army is true. Troops is like great at all because you could special summon a warrior from hand to the field. But that people doesn't find this card great because reinforcement of the army is great. I'm sorry for showing that little bit of blood. I didn't mean to. And if don't demonetize me, my hands are like not good, sweat this weather, so yeah. If you play this, you basically play 4 reinforcements of the armies now. Well, this specials, and this, yeah. If you open this, I also show you guys involving a combo after this. If it's still recording, yes. 1 crossover is just there to equip 1. If he doesn't have should I tell you what was happening online? What was funny? Dragoons is unaffected by card effects, so what I did, I get rid of his Dragoons. He has a really beefy auto monster. I activate crossover to take it over, equip it to one of my Warrocks, and then let it die instead and come off from there. And one of the psychic eraser laser, what it does, you could send one of your opponent's monster from the extra deck to the graveyard, but then they gain life points equal to its 80k, but it's worth it, because if you send one monster of your opponent, it sends, it doesn't target, it sends. It's a good out to Dragoons as well. If I super poly Dragoons, then I could, if I super poly something, then I could add this. And if he summons Dragoons, then I activate this. Then you just get 3000 life, but I doesn't really care, because I'm going to still could do combos. That's why. The reborn spell of Gouki rematch. I'm going to explain this card it's another monster reborn basically, but you could reborn 2 Goukis and then come off from there. This card is really, I hope that this card again goes really up in price again. I hope that this deck is going to be meta sometime. And for the field spell, triple Warrock Mountain. Warrock Mountain, I put only 1 yesterday. Sad me. I hope so that I put at least 2. So I only have to buy 1. But at least I'm not, yeah, you know. I'm not lucky enough. It's a secret. So yeah. This card over here says if I activate this, yes. If I activate this, I could special summon in the battle phase from Warrock, and I could destroy it instead to prevent my Warrock from destruction, and I could add a Warrock card for my deck to my hand, a Warrock monster. 3 really good effects for the deck. And this is basically their home, Warrock Mountain. So yeah, and for the side deck, first side, and then for the side deck, I really doesn't look something, but 2 Super Poly to summon. I'm still working out 1 card. It's hard to summon, but if I summon it, then I could add a spell. That's basically its effect that I wanted to resolve. Because I wanted to add my laser. If I might put a couple of, I might put it at 3 so that I could show, so I could put it at 2 because it's really good against Dragoons. Triple this. This is good. This is really good. I'm not gonna lie. This card is really good against my Twin Twister and one of the Dino Wrestler Prankotops is standing at 1. Still good, non-targetable. It targets, but it's still fine. Triple this for the hand trap lineup. Triple Crow, triple Nibiru and triple Crow. Nibiru is there for the Dino matchup because Dino, and for people that spams really a lot of monsters. Triple Ghost Bell of Hunting Mansions. This card is also busted right now because you could really stop your opponent. And for the last but not least, I'm going to show you guys also a combo. Oh, and by the way, between the video, I'm going to show you my nice new field center, guys. Thanks to my boy Yari, he made this. This is handmade. Shoutouts to him. I've been using it with all of my decks right now because I still love it. I still love this card to pieces. Its artwork is nice. That's my favorite card, Noodle. One Link Karibo. Just I couldn't find some other card to put in. So yeah, some cards are just fillers like the Link Karibo. 1 LP Masquerina. Masquerina is not a filler. The 1 Nightmare Unique Phoenix to just get removal for going. 1 Isolde. I only got 1. If I had 3 or 2, then I definitely want me main 3 or 2. Because 3 or 2 are much more handy. Like, it adds warriors. This card is really busted. It adds warriors. And for the good Corestron Hauku Free Breaks. Hauku Free Breaks is like a special summon from their deck. A tuner, and then you could do a link plays, synchro plays, or whatever. That's what the play spreader is for. And This is also a filler. Two steel star regulators. What this does, it gains, I think you need to use 3 non-link monsters, and then it gains the following effect. It gains ATK equipped to the original level or ranks of that monster. X100, you can target one non-link monster your opponent control. Oh my god, this targets dragoons. No, oh my god, this targets. I thought that it doesn't target, that it not targets, but it's still a good way to get removals are going. For the last link 3 this, not my unicorn, I don't have to explain it. Discard a card for 1. I could discard a warrior again in my graveyard to combo off. 3 link 4s, Sarija, a Palooza to negate, and yeah, you know me. And for the Borrowed Savage, Psyframe, Abyss Dweller, and for the last, the Fusion, and this the Tabisco Demon, the Tabisco Demon. This card I'm testing out. I put it yesterday. This card, I thought that I put the Eldritch Fusion. I saw Fusion. I was happy, but still fine. But this card over here is not that bad, because this card I said that you could add your spell. So yeah, let's go right into the combo sequence. Let's just get a particular hand that I normally see on, and that we have draw to Gouki. We normally, and this is just a hand that you sometimes see. You sometimes see a Scar, 2 Goukis, followed by a Scala, followed by a Getos, and followed by what you do. You definitely want to keep this for later game. You just normal summon this, and then use its effect, and then special also Gektos. If they could see the 3 cards, yes. You special Gektos. What you do? You link those 2 away. Let me just look if I lay it shoulder down. If you could see it. Yes, they could see it. Or you link away into Isolde. You've Gektos as well on the field. Isolde effect. You could add any warrior you want, but for the combo we add this. We add this guy. We add this guy for the combo. Oh, just for the combo you needed to. That I found out that you could do OTK, but we cannot use it the next turn. We cannot use it the turn. So yeah. And now we have to wait. Let's just look what. Let's just you know what? For the good sake of the spells, we draw it into a reinforcement of the army's troops. For the good sake of the reinforcement of the army's troops, we draw it into this. We activate the troops. We normal summon this. And then you go battle phase, attack with this, use its effect to search a War Rock card. You guys always wanted to search, not Odile for now, because Odile is not that idea right now. You want to always search for the mountain, for the War Rock mountain. I mean, you always want to search this. Let me just keep it a little bit like this. Activate this. Oh no. So as you guys see, you have this on field, followed by the War Rock Mountain, Rock Mountain is right there, so that you guys could see it. Cannot have a better camera angle for the combos. And then you use Rock Mountain to add Gectos. You have Gectos now in hand, so you got already pretty solid, because you have attacked with this, and now you go battle phase. You could stash a Skylar if they could, yeah, you could see Skylar. You could special Skylar. I could stash it over here, and when that's dead, guys, when you never special on normal, I think only normal, right? Oh, it's normal. I could summon Gectos. I just wanted to make sure, because this is a new deck of the mountain. You special summon Skylar effect. You go battle phase, Skylar effect. You stash summon the Super X and defense, and you could also, because you you also stash summon level 4. But do not trigger the reinforcement of the armor's troops. Now, do not. What you do? I don't have any tuners quite now, so I cannot really go into Hulk. So, you wanna keep that? You wanna keep also the? No. It's really hard to choose. Alright then. We already have another Gectos on hand, and this. Yes, we have to get rid of one of the food now. We already got we could add another food later. So we could go for this, you go for LP. And because you control Warlock, I could split, and now we go battle with Skylar. We special summon or in attack, because you could special summon this when an earth warrior battles, and now you use Skylar's effect to bring the footlong back. Footlong, you know what? Just for the sake of the combo. Yeah, you know what footlong does. Footlong, battle footlong effect. You could get a lot of value. What you wanna do? You also get that. Now you get the Ordeal. Ordeal is really handy right now, because Ordeal, you activate Ordeal. So you got a really awesome board, because you could keep reborning it as Link. You go into, let's we just say, just for the negation's sake, Appaloosa, and because that's all that you could do. And for the further gumbos, let's just see what you draw. Let's draw. We have already war. Oh, yeah, that's good. You draw it into your Warrock Mountain. You activate Warrock Mountain again from your hand. Again, effects. You search for a card name. You search for this guy, Futat, or whatever his name is. You now summon Futat, a special Gectos from hand, because it got a lot of synergy together. This is not just the normal rock deck. This is with a lot of changes, so and if I need to, I could go shuffle card back. and attack, you draw a card. Attack, you draw a card, and attack, you draw a card again. And then this goes away because you have draw three cards and the cards 3 counters. So all you normally draw, and then Scalar effects triggers, and this effects triggers as well, because you could Scalar effect, you summon your Berserker, and then you just smack for game. Because this cards are really splashable in any engine. Now, and then if you got a Warrock engine in your mind with Earth Warriors, just try to hold on to it. Don't be scared to test something out with this deck. This deck is really good in some. So if you see. But this card is only hard to get. The only one is actually all the footlongs and the. And this one is the best. I had like a couple of packs later, so yeah. And I'm going to just put the cards where they belong real quick. So yeah. Warrock Gektos. Where's Gektos? Footling. Gektos. And the Gektos belong over here. Scala is like, it's like a level 5, but you could just go Scholar. Where's my Scholar? I really doesn't. Did I just put it already back? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I put it already, the Scholar back. So this is a combo involving Skylar that you could do to just play around some stuff. Just play around some stuff. Because you could just, if they allow you to do it, then because normally they allow you, because they doesn't know what Warrock quite yet. So yeah, let's just go to the spells and put the Warrock Ordeal back. Ordeal is like not great, but and you could trigger this to just special a warrior from there, and that's just nice. Reinform of the army's troops, really this could be sometimes handy. Not gonna lie, this deck I really like, so it's gimmick, and I didn't have to find a way to. Yeah, you always start with Isolde. Isolde is your starter in this deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yes, I was checking if I got 15. So yeah, guys. This was the Warrock Gouki deck profile combo tutorial. I had found only one combo so far, because it's still in a process from working on the deck. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and Xmew from the channel Xmew out.